Alrighty guys, I'm the Devil, and welcome to Current Gen Gaming, which is what I plan to do on this channel. Slowly phase out Minecraft, slowly bring in this, slowly move Minecraft over to my Minecraft channel because I absolutely love Minecraft. That's not going to go anywhere. That's still going to be over on the Minecraft channel. But we're going to slowly phase it out over this channel. So, the game that we are playing today is called Dear Esther. This is a landmark edition, which means it's a console edition. You can go download this, it's about £7 in the UK. So, I guess without further ado,
I feel like I fought all my life for this. This one part, this 1/3 I've always missed. No.
alrighty guys, I'm the Devil, and welcome to Dear Esther. We've got the lighthouse and a bunch of other ones, so I think we're going to start with the lighthouse. Let's do this. Loading. Still loading. Load screen simulator.
Dear Esther, I've lost track of how long I've been here and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I
Okay.
could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I have always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
This is beautiful. I mean, I know I'm recording in 720 because of my computer, but okay, maybe that bit isn't so beautiful. Okay, so we've got zoom in is A, so is X, so is B, so is Y, so is trigger, so is left trigger, so is RB, so is LB. So every button, man, this is stunning is the word. Oh. Okay, so that's an England map of well, it looks like England. I should know, I'm from England. So you got Wales there, you got South Coast there, you got Scotland just up there. I can't really read what's written on it, which is a shame. Some playing cards randomly laid about. Oh, what does that book say? A Hebridean history. Okay. So we're marooned and stranded on an island with some glow-in-the-dark paint. That's some sort of chemical symbol, but I'm no good at chemistry, so I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody who's watching does, so they could tell me, but I don't know what that is. But there's a door that wasn't on when we came in. This house just looks abandoned. Okay. Nope. Oh, you can use the D-pad as well. There's no run feature yet. And the flashlight just comes on automatically. Glow in the dark paint, lots of it. So it's just spilt some generators. That's just pretty random, isn't it? Okay, there's two paths that we could take. Let's go up first. There's something there. Piece of paper. I'll keep an eye, see what's down there as we go up. So do you think Esther's his wife? It's quite possible. So it looks like it goes along the beach. This is actually really, really graphically nice. It really, really is. These are so realistic. Oh! Right, so we could just gently fall down here. Okay. I was a bit afraid we might die. But evidently not. Just look at it. This game is beautiful. I truly mean that. some seaweed and some rocks. Not quite sure what we do yet. Can we go swimming? Yeah, we can go swimming. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. What's that? It's part of a basket that's just washed up on shore. Actually, there's a few of them washed up on shore just down here, look. Okay. Is that a cave there? That's like a cave. Or at least an alcove of some sort. And there's another way up there.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
Very interesting indeed. There's a lighthouse, look. I don't know if there's anything over that way, but I'm going to check up the hill first before we carry on across the beach. Hopefully there's nothing to do up here, and we can go back down the beach, because I'll hate it if there is. There's something. But wait, at least we'll be able to see now, so I at least have a little bit more happier. There's something in the distance. Does look like we've got to make our way up this cliff, because there's more pathways up there, look. So I would definitely assume that we're coming in the right direction.
Donnelly's book had not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out. If the subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
Well, if you're marooned on an island, pal, fair dues to you, fair dues to you. Okay, at least I'll be able to see what's down here now, the way we didn't go.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice,
What's that?
they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and notice and aid, or impose a cordon of protection.
So a way down?
Wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts.
So it's
My
strange
mind
down
was for
there.
this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Ah. Some strange stuff down there, that's for certain. That is definitely for certain. Some really strange stuff going on here. Oh joy, the path splits. Hate it when the path splits because I'm a 100% kind of guy. At least this split is just small, but it's still annoying me that we didn't go down that split back
They were
there.
God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
I guess that's one way to think of the Bible, I guess. Kind of the way I interpret it. There's a shipwreck there, look. Let's go to that. It's got to be interesting. Perhaps this is just one big loop.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
There's a lighthouse. I think that's where we began. There's a shipwreck. And here's a cave.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches.
So we
from
can
staring
go under
into
the
air.
water.
It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic
Okay,
calm.
so we can't make it to there. So we can't make it any further out there because we just start drowning. And there's no float button. That's good then, that means I can't go out too far. It's not an endless search. Okay, let's get back out of the water. And carry on the walk. There's still no run button. What the hell is that? Some more glow in the dark paint or... Look at these. That is just freaky. There's that symbol again. I don't know what it means! Upside down squid. Rupture. Paint can. Bones! Yeah. Some devil worshipping going on here, that's for certain. The water was ruffling when we came in. Don't think so. That's different. It's certainly freaky in there, alright, that's for certain. Don't know quite where we go now. I think we came that way. So we could possibly... No, we didn't. Could we possibly go up this way? I wonder what's this way. There's some strange things in that cave, that's for certain. This game's plagued with strange things so far. With the sort of strange symbol on the beach. And strange things in the cave. I'm sure this wind wasn't here before. But it definitely looks like we can go this way. And there's that up there. Flashing, but I think that's where we came from, to be fair. Okay, we can get back on the path now. I just wish there was a run feature. I really, really do. Make a lot of this slow trekking a little bit faster.
I've become convinced I'm not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
We didn't find a candle, mate. No pathway yet. We're just still lost. We found Stonehenge, though. Of sorts. This whole thing is just a freakish mess, one after the next. Oh, Bible. Nope, doesn't let me pick it up. Stone. I mean, if you were marooned on an island and you found a book, you'd probably read it. Pass some time. But no, this guy's like, oh no, I don't want to read it. And there's way too many ways to go here. I want to go up and just check that water cave out there. I don't think it's going to be anything. But you can never quite tell with these games. Definitely don't think it's going to be anything. Especially because it's not letting me go any further up. Nope. That's good then. But there are two vase of ashes. Well, great. There's someone's corpse just blown into the wind. It's what we always wanted, wasn't it? To bring that wind back here. I don't want corpse ash in my face. Who would? Apologies guys, I still have a bit of a cold. Got the cold on Monday and now it's Friday. Actually no, I got a cold on Monday. The day I decided to put full effort behind my YouTube channels, or rather record daily videos for all three. Get a blinking cold. That's life, isn't it? Okay. Come on. Oh, great. Loading. Another load screen. Load screen simulator. I'm playing Skyrim all over again. Oh, we got an achievement. Donnelly.
Dear Esther,
Finish the
I have
chapter.
now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. That was the first chapter. These seems we might be doing these in chapters. That was a lighthouse. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please consider leaving it a like and click that subscribe button if you want to see more. If you subscribe to Minecraft, I do have a Minecraft channel. You can go and check that out. Link is in the description down below. And also, you can check out my Let's Play channel again. Links are in the description down below. I'm the Devil. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.